sky high or anything else, a huge round of applause for everybody. You've all managed to stick to the program. Congratulations. Now this is the last session. Let's remember our goals. Our goals were to tailor our lifestyles and adopting healthier habits in order to lose 7% of your starting weight and to make sure that activity is a regular part of your life. And if you make these changes successfully, you will be able to reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes by 58%. Now in this last session, we'll talk about how to continue following what we have learned. We'll also talk a little about reducing the risk of heart disease. So let's begin. So, today is our last day. Let's do something fun. I've prepared a quiz for you all. Let's see who can answer the most questions.
मैं ही जीतूंगा। जब केबीसी आता है ना टीवी पे, तो मुझे सारे सवालों का जवाब पहले से ही पता होता है। अगर मैंने पार्टिसिपेट किया होता, तो मैं करोड़ों रुपए जीत गया होता।
Okay, we'll see, Mr. Khan. So let's start. Which is healthier, an omelette or a paratha?
An egg white omelette.
Very good. Next question. Which is a better mode of transport, the lift or the car?
A lift.
No, neither. You should walk.
That was a trick question.
Okay, next question. In the My Plate concept, how would you divide your plate?
Half plate should be filled with the vegetables and fruits and 1/4 proteins and 1/4 the grains.
Perfect. Very good, Mrs. Parekh. Okay, next one. Saturated or unsaturated fats?
Unsaturated fat.
Very good, Mr. Khan. Come on, Raghu.
Nobody's giving me a chance, all these shouters.
Stop making excuses, Raghu. It's just that we know the answers.
I know too.
I don't think so.
All right. Okay, Raghu. Canola oil or ghee?
ये तो बहुत इजी सवाल है। ये तो मैं भी जानता हूँ। आप बहुत इजी सवाल पूछ रहे हो।
Let him answer.
Canola oil.
Very good. Okay, chicken or mutton?
Soya nuggets.
अब ये सोया कहाँ से आ गया?
Khan Sahab, मैं vegetarian हूँ ना?
ओ हाँ।
Okay, that's correct, Mrs. Parekh, because soya for vegetarians and chicken for non-vegetarians. Okay, next one. Name me 4 keys for healthy eating out.
Plan ahead and at the restaurant ask for what you want.
Great. And?
And don't get bothered by what other people are ordering. Take charge of the ordering and order wisely.
Yes.
Very good, Raghu. Okay, so now you're at a wedding and the dessert counter looks very tempting and it will be rude to refuse the food. What do you do?
अपना फेवरेट डेजर्ट खा सकते हैं या फिर एक छोटा पोर्शन खा सकते हैं।
And?
अगले दिन फिर कम कैलोरीज वाला खाना खा लें?
Yeah. That's right. So next one, say that you've kept a very healthy weight loss goal and suddenly you find that for the past few weeks you're not losing weight. In that case, how do you break this weight loss plateau?
You challenge yourself, raise your activity levels, and maybe follow the FITT principle that you told us about.
Or we can increase the frequency of the activity or the intensity of the activity. Or we can change the activity. For example, I go skipping every day. I can go for a jog for a week too.
Also, we could take a look at our tracking and see what we did to lose weight in the earlier weeks and whether my routine and eating habits have changed.
That's very good. All 3 are correct. You should refer to your tracking to monitor your exercise, weight loss, or even food intake. Okay, next question. You're feeling very demotivated and nothing is working, be it your dieting or your exercising. What is the best thing you can do?
Talk to someone or give myself a new goal.
And I can remind myself of what I have achieved.
You guys have really learned. Okay. What is the trick to eating filling meals without adding calories?
हम अपने खाने में fluids and liquid बढ़ा सकते हैं और fiber भी.
और सैलेड, जैसे मैं पहले सैलेड खाता हूँ, फिर डिनर, I end up eating less.
That's the perfect thing to do, Mr. Khan. Okay. Name me 3 ways in which you can reduce the amount of fat and calories.
We can have high fat and high calorie food less often. हफ्ते में एक बारी पराठा खा लो.
Also, we could have smaller portions of high fat and high calorie food.
Yeah.
Okay, and one more.
Replace अपनी फेवरेट चीजों का लो फैट और लो कैलोरी ऑप्शन भी खा सकते हैं।
That's true.
Okay, great. Okay, next question. Give me some cues for eating.
When we are happy, sad and bored.
And?
जब हम थके हों और हमें भूख लग रही हो या फिर खाने की स्मेल और खाने को देख के भूख लग जाए।
Very good, everybody. You seem to remember most of what we have learned. You just need to keep practicing.
Okay. इसका तो हमारा हाँ बिल्कुल अच्छा है.
Okay. So before we begin our today's session, I would like to take a few minutes and discuss how we have fared since our last meeting. Were you able to apply the lesson that we learnt on our last session to your daily life, Mr. Khan?
जी श्रेया, मुझे वो आपकी मोटिवेशन वाली बात बहुत हेल्पफुल लगी. मैंने अपने थोड़े एक्सरसाइज रूटीन को थोड़ा स्ट्रेंथन करने की कोशिश की, कुछ अपने लिए नए गोल बनाए और अपनी बेटियों को रेफरी बना दिया. अब वो मेरे साथ एक्सरसाइज भी करती हैं और मुझे मोटिवेट भी करती हैं.
That's great. Are you feeling fitter?
हाँ, पिछले एक हफ्ते से मैं बहुत फिट महसूस कर रहा हूँ. Even I sleep better.
That's excellent. Today we are going to talk about heart disease because people who are pre-diabetic or have metabolic syndrome are at a higher risk of heart disease.
But वो कैसे?
Here's why. High cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes and overweight. All these come under the category of metabolic syndrome. That increases your risk of heart disease. Now, the best defense against heart disease is to have a heart-friendly lifestyle. Get your blood pressure checked on a regular basis. It is called the silent killer. So, it has no symptoms. You have to be very careful.
अभी बड़ी मुश्किल से तो डायबिटीज पर पकड़ आई है और अब हम हार्ट प्रॉब्लम की चिंता करें.
Chinta nahi hai, Mrs. Parekh. It's just important to know what can happen if you're not careful. And in the process, you can reduce your risk of heart disease also. Today, we are going to talk about how to improve your cardiovascular health. While we discussed the My Plate concept before, there are some additional points we didn't discuss. For instance, how many of you like eating nuts?
जैसे कि मैं हर रोज सुबह कम से कम 10 भीगे हुए बादाम जरूर खाता हूँ.
Me too. My dadi bilkul made it compulsory for all of us.
That's very good. You should have at least 4 servings in a week of nuts, legumes and seeds and not more than 2 servings a week of processed meats. How many of you have stopped having sugar sweetened drinks like lassi or nimbu pani?
Me.
I've stopped too. I don't drink cold drinks every day anymore.
और मैं भी नींबू पानी सिर्फ नमक वाला ही पीती हूँ.
That's excellent. You should limit your intake of sugar sweetened drinks to not more than 450 calories a week. Even if you're not diabetic, you must do so. Charitra, have you got your cholesterol levels checked?
No, I've never got it checked.
Okay. All of you must get your blood cholesterol levels checked. Also tell your doctor to do your full lipid profile and discuss the results with him. Similarly for your blood pressure. Get it checked regularly.
But if we are at the risk of heart disease, what are we to do?
Even one lifestyle change can make a difference. And the further changes you make in your lifestyle, the further you will reduce your risk. In fact, all the changes that you have learned in the past 12 weeks to reduce the risk of diabetes can also help you reduce the risk of heart disease.
Shreya, let's take a break before we proceed. I really need to recover from the stress of listening to all of this.
Okay, let's take a 5-minute break.
Okay, come. Let's go now.
It's time for a quick recap. Pre-diabetes or metabolic syndrome increases your risk of developing heart disease. High cholesterol, high blood pressure and being overweight are associated with metabolic syndrome. Get your blood pressure and cholesterol levels checked regularly. To reduce the risk of developing heart disease, follow a heart-healthy lifestyle. Have at least 4 servings of nuts, legumes and seeds in a week. Reduce the number of times you have processed meats to twice a week. Limit your intake of sugar-sweetened drinks to not more than 450 calories per week, even if you don't have diabetes. Every small positive change you make will take you one step ahead on the road to a healthier heart.